Welcome back to the channel, and this video, the Florida Gators have released depth chart for week 2 against Samford. The Florida Gators are trying to bounce back from that pitiful performance that they put up against the Miami Hurricanes last Saturday. Couple of changes to, quite a few changes to the depth chart this time. On the offensive side of the ball, the biggest one, Mertz suffered a concussion late in the game against Miami, which allowed DJ Lagway to come in and get some reps towards the end of the year. DJ Lagway is going to start against the Samford Bulldogs this Saturday at 7 o'clock noon. 7 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know why I said noon. 7 o'clock Eastern time on SEC Network Plus. I'm not going to see the game on television because I'll be at the stadium myself, so I get to see DJ Lagway live and in living color. Not only will DJ Lagway start at the quarterback position, new right tackle Brandon Crenshaw Dixon from San Diego State will be starting at right tackle. He will be replacing Cameron Waits at the defensive back, the secondary. A new safety was starting in DJ Douglas because Asa Turner hurt his knee against Miami, and also Devin Moore got injured in the game. So Jakeem Jackson will be starting at his cornerback spot. So two new starters on the offensive side of the ball and two new starters on the defensive side of the ball, both in the secondary for the Gators. I'm actually a little bit more intrigued now with this Samford matchup. Not that I think Florida's in danger of losing, because I don't think so. I mean, even with a freshman starting at the quarterback position, Florida is way more talented than Samford. There's no reason, but then again, Billy Napier has had an issue with having his team properly prepared against lesser opponents, but I don't think it should be this time. He hasn't had a problem with FCS opponents. He didn't have a problem with McNeese last year. He didn't have a problem with Eastern Washington. And DJ Lagway, if you saw in the reps against Miami, kind of gave you a little bit of resemblance in terms of athleticism from Anthony Richardson, but he seems to be a more polished passer than Anthony Richardson. So to have him start to get some reps is pretty good. And you know what? I think with everything surrounding Billy Napier's job security, I think DJ Lagway right now is probably the last lifeline for Billy Napier to use, that he had final lifeline that Billy Napier has left in his job security, because now he's 11-15 as the head coach for the Florida Gators, and lost another game to another rival, and has not won a home game since last year against Vandy. So he really needs to he should. There's no excuse for him to even struggle in this game, let alone lose it. But he should win this game, and hopefully he works out enough kinks and bugs that were plaguing the team last week, when they eventually had to play Texas A&M a week after, because Florida has 3 home games to start the season. They lost to Miami last week. They got Samford coming up, and they'll have Texas A&M coming up in the following week. Texas A&M, who lost to Notre Dame last Saturday. And Samford, I'm not going to sit and act as if I know what players are on their football team, who their coach is. Quite frankly, there's just no excuse for Florida to not go out there and get this victory. So Mertz in concussion protocol. DJ Lagway will start. New starting right tackle for the Gators. New corner and new secondary will start. And Florida really needs to bounce back after that embarrassing performance against Miami, and a win against Samford. I mean, you'll take the win just so that way you don't have just so you can have a win in your books. But it's not really. That's not going to wash off the stink of last Saturday. You really want this Samford win to just be a get right game to prepare for the Aggies, and then prepare for for Mississippi State, because those are your first 2 conference games of the year. So that's what I think this Samford game should be utilized as. And the best part, I'll be at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium to see this game in person. So that's really it. A quick video. Lagway will start against the Samford Bulldogs.